Morning everyone, it's 6 a.m. here, and so my last video I told you guys that was gonna be my last trip out here fishing the Kenai River. But man, I guess I'm somewhat semi-addicted, so I picked up a new fly rod and we're back out here. So 6 a.m. there's a few cars only, us and us, so we're gonna go do some fishing out here, guys. 6 is the limit and we're gonna try to catch the limit. Depending on how I feel, I might try to do a midnight shift where I'll stay again till midnight, but we'll see how that goes. If there's a lot of fish, we might stay. If there's not that many, we'll try to get our 6 today, and then we'll go back to Anchorage. So come along, enjoy the trip, and let me show you my fly rod real quick. I broke my fly rod on the last fishing trip. I don't know how I did it, but it's probably my fault. I went to my local Fred Meyer's and I just bought this cheap one. This is a cheap 7-8 weight fly rod, and this one I paid 20 bucks for it. It was about 25 bucks, and they had it on sale for 20 bucks. It's a South Bend 2-piece 7-8 weight fly rod. It's a bit bigger, it's a bit heavier than my old one. There's not that many people out here on the river. Yesterday and the other day, the fish count was all over 50,000, and hopefully we'll find some fishes today. Somebody's already at my spots over here, but that's totally fine. We'll go over here and try it out. It's a bit chilly nowadays, much more chillier. Almost the last week of August here, so definitely much chillier now, but we'll make the best out of it. Nobody's at my spot. My spot's right here. Very good. We'll fish right here. Nobody's here. $6.20 for the first cast. Let's see how this new fly rod is. All right, this fly rod is not that flexible because it's a bit more stiffer, but I think it should be fine. Oh man, it's definitely much different than my other one. Oh, chilly. It's chilly on the river nowadays, man. This rod is much more stiffer, so I feel like when if I do get a fish, it's gonna be much more easier to reel it in. So this is the spot where I fish at, and let's see what we get here, guys. It's a very calm day. It's a very calm morning. 50,000 fish came up, man, or at least 50,000 fish the last 2 days. This guy, this lady over here just caught one. Oh, there you go. We just got one right here. Fish on. Oh, fish off. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, this lady on my right hand just got one. I just lost one right here. This rod is stiff, man. It's way stiffer. It's a 7-8. It's a 7-8 rod, but man, it's way stiffer. Oh yeah, that was a nice tug though. I can really feel it. All right, they're still in this little pocket right here, man. My spot right here is still a good spot. Oh, just lost one again. Holy smoke, they're in here, guys. Oh, there it is right here. Oh no, that's the tug. There's this little tree in here that you gotta be watch out for. Yeah, they're in here, guys. It's a very shallow right here. It's very calm. I told you guys that before in the past video. I'm gonna move a little bit to my left here. Move around a little bit and just play around, see where the fish might be hiding right now. It's an early morning, so they might just be chilling out here. Running about 4 weights right now. 4 split shots, size 2. I definitely like my other rod better though, for sure. We'll see how this rod performs once I get a fish on the line, but right now I like my other rod better. Oh, there it is right here, first John. Yep. Oh man, that's a nice one. Oh, just lost it. That was a good one. That was in the mouth, but it wasn't a good one though. It was in the mouth, but it wasn't tight. Oh man, it's a good rod though, for sure. All right, they're in here. Yeah, this rod is a 7-8 weight rod, but it feels like it's a 9 weight rod. Man, that was a nice one. That was a big one too. It's okay. It's okay, dude. We got all day, baby. We got all day to catch our limit, man. So I'm not in a rush. If we lose some fish, I'm not complaining at all, guys. As long as there's fish in here, that's totally fine with me. The sooner I get my fish, the sooner I have to go home. That's what it means. So we'll slowly try to catch our limit today. No rush, guys. There it is, guys. Fish on, fish on, fish on, fish on. Fish on, fish on. Oh, man. Oh, fish off. Holy smoke. Why are we losing so many fish on this thing? There's a reason why. Something's wrong, man. We're losing a lot of fish. All my fish I lost already on this. No worries, guys. Lost what, 4 fish already. They were just not good hooks on it, but they're in here, guys. They're all in here. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Oh, this is a good rod, man. This is a nice rod. Fish on, guys. Fish on. This is a good rod, guys. I think it's in the mouth. It's in the mouth. It's falling my way. It's falling where I'm. All right, first fish, guys. First fish within 10 minutes. All right, it's a good one. It's a good one. Oh, it's a big one too. Ugh. Holy smoke! It is big. Look at that size. Holy smoke! Look at that, guys. Damn, they're so big this year. First fish.
NuttyNu.
How you doing?
Hey.
Good morning.
I saw your YouTube.
Oh yeah? Well, good to see you out here.
You were good.
Thank you. Holy smoke, guys. This is a big salmon. Why is my first... Every time I come out here, my first red is always a big one. Look at this guy, man. Holy smoke. Look at this hog. You guys see that? I don't want to get my glove wet. It's still too early to get wet. Look at that big boy. This rod is pretty amazing. I like it. I like this. This rod is good because it's not too flexible and you can pull it in really quick. That's what's nice about it. First fish down. This is the NuttyNu hole right here. You guys come out to Kenai, you guys come to this hole here. Can't guarantee it, but man, you guys are gonna catch some big one. This is a nice one right here. Yeah, this is a good hole, man. Freaking amazing big one. That guy got one. That guy looked like he's been out here for the during this whole night, so took me a few tries to get that. Oh, a fish just jumped right here. So our first fish within 10 minutes. It's 6:30 right now. So the reason why I like to tell you guys the timestamp, because obviously I'm cutting this video up because I don't want to show you guys the boring stuff, but I do want to let you guys know like how long it takes for me to catch the fish. So that's the reason why I like to tell you guys when I catch the fish. You know, we started at 6:20, first fish was at 6:30, and I like to give you guys these timestamps to give you guys a real general idea of how long it takes us, because of course the video is edited down so it's not super long and boring, but in reality, man, it takes a while to get these fish. So, and let me know what you guys like in these videos too. I mean, if there's something that I'm doing that you guys don't like, or if there's something where you guys want me to show more, let me know in the comments section so I can improve these fishing videos for you guys. Or maybe you guys just like it when I just don't talk so much, so let me know and I'll do that too. All right, everybody's fishing over there, about 5 people on that side. Oh, there it is. Fish on. Fish on. Fish on, guys. Oh, it's a baby one. It's a baby. This is my second time catching one of these babies out here. Oh, there it is. Fish off. You guys have to watch out when you guys get those kind of hooks where it's snapped back at you. You have to make sure that when it's snapped back, you bend your rod to the left or right, and you have to make sure you duck. So if you're bending, if you take your rod and take it to the right, make sure you bend your body to the left. So this, so the hook or the weight doesn't come back and strike you. And also when you get a fish, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but when you guys get a fish, I don't ever hold it like this. I hold it like at an angle. So if it does come off, it shoots towards the left side or the right side of me. So you gotta watch out for that, because there's been time where I've been hit before with my own weights and hook, and it is not fun. That guy got another one, man. Woo! He's right in the current, so he's right there, the current, so he's getting them right there too. That's a good spot right there where he's at. I just don't really like that area because I'm more of a slow guy. I like the slow, calm water because I feel like they like to just chill here. That looks like a snag though. He just got a snag over there. So this will definitely be my last Kenai trip, guys. We told you guys that last week was our last one, but this is for sure my last one. I wanted to get out here one more time. I was itching to come out here, so I was like, man, let me go find myself a fly rod real quick and come out here. I was gonna wait during the winter time to go buy me a fly rod because it's really hard to find fly rods right now. This isn't the desired fly rod that I want. So eventually when it's winter time and it's the non-fishing season, I'll take the time to find me a good fly rod. And I'll probably use this as my backup. I'll bring this as my backup in case something happened. But I wanna find a fly rod like my old one, which is more skinnier and more lighter. But for now, this will do, guys. All right, where are the fish, guys? Maybe we're too far out. Oh, there it is, right there. Oh, no, that's not a fish. There's a thing that right here. There's a little tree in here that get caught up on. Yeah, I got about 10 backup leaders already tied up, so that should last me for this trip right now. Gotta make sure you have backup leaders and gotta make sure you have lots of split shot weights. I did went and restock my split shot because I lost a lot of it on the last trip. Well, yeah, so this section of Kenai right here, you can just come out here with just hip boots. You don't need a full-size weight or anything like that. Oh, just lost something. I don't know what that is. Oh, right there, fish on, guys. Oh, fish off. Wasn't focusing on that one. As long as the fishes are in here, I can get them, man. As long as they are in here, I will get them eventually. So on our last video, when we were fishing after midnight where it was pitch black, we saw the fish with our headlamps. They're like literally right here. And it was really hard to get them because you can't have enough room. Even if you're all the way at the bank, there wasn't enough room to get them. And they were just so close and such in the shallow water. And they were swimming by, they weren't hanging out, you know, so. That's what happened on the last video, and we didn't film anything because it was so dark, but it was a good time, man. I was gonna come fish at nighttime here, but I was like, let me get my rest instead, and I'll come in the morning when it's nice and daylight and you guys can see everything. Current time is 6:42, guys. Try it over here. Right there, fish on. Whoa, 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 look at that guy. Look at that guy, guys. He's a flyer. Yeah. I think we got him in the mouth. Did we got him now? Yep, we got him. Oh, fish off. Fish off. Wow. Nice one, babe. He's a fighter. We'll let him go. Good thing I didn't have my drag set up tight for that one. He was gonna take my line away. Oh, there it is again. Oh, oh, you guys saw that? Just caught it with my hand here. Thank goodness for the glove, guys. Ooh, back in action. Oh, there's a fish right in front of me, guys. There's a small one, though. I love fishing the Kenai River, man. I was introduced to the Kenai River last year, and I loved it ever since. I haven't been to Russian River since last year. Yeah, since last year. The last time I was in Russian River was 2019. There it is, fish on. Fish on. That's in the mouth, baby. I felt that one. I felt that one. Yep. Nope, looks like it's on the forehead. It's a snag on the forehead. It's a foul hook, I think. Let me see here. Yep, foul hook. Foul hook, guys. Bring it here, baby. Bring it here. I'll take you off. Come on. Come here. Come here. If you want to go home, come here. Come here. It's a nice one. Foul hook. We'll let it go, guys. It's a big one too. Holy smoke. They're all big this year. Calm down, calm down. Holy smoke, they're all big this year. Impressive. Yeah, man, this year has been a really good year, and also the size are just so good. They're big size this year. Oh, right there, fish on. Damn, lost it. Right there, fish on, guys. Fish on, fish on, fish on. That's in the mouth. I felt that one. Good morning. Good, good. How you guys doing? Fish on, guys. In the mouth. In the mouth. It's in the mouth for sure. It has to be in the mouth. The way it's fishing, the way it's coming out right now. Yeah, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Oh, let's fish off. That happens. It's a little bit.
Yeah.
I got one so far.
Oh, good deal.
Yeah.
I know you're not talking to yourself.
Nope. Talking to the camera this time. That one was so close, man. Maybe I need to get a net out here. I like having a net, but man, I'm just a solo guy, and it's just, I don't know. I feel like it would be even worse for me to try to net it too while I'm holding my rod. Probably got it on the lip or somewhere where it just came off really easy. But I felt my line go in, and I feel it got struck really hard. When it gets struck hard like that, and that's usually because the hook gets caught up on the mouth when it's going down the river. This guy just got one, the older gentleman with the sunglasses that was walking by. Whoa, just lost one. Current time is 6:57, 7 a.m. now, guys. Been out here for about 30 minutes and 50 minutes. Fish on, fish on, fish on. Fish on, guys, fish on. Hopefully this is the second fish. Fish on, baby. Come on, baby. Second fish. Ah, lost it. Lost it again. 3 feet too short, we lost it. It's all good. It's all good. So we caught 2 fish in the mouth, but we almost landed them. There it is, right there. Oh, yeah, right there. Right there. Fish on. Yep, there it is. Right there. Right there. Oh, lost it again. Yeah, they're coming up. They're coming up. Yeah, it's satisfying when you land them, and it's very unpleasant when you don't land them when you know you could have. I didn't want to pull that one too hard because I knew I had a feeling that one didn't have it tight. The hook wasn't fully tight on it, so I didn't want to pull it too much. Any more jerking, it would have snapped. Just what it did right there at the end. Sun's coming up. It's gonna be a nice clear sky. Look at that sunrise. Woohoo! I'm gonna slow down a little bit, and when I get my fish, I'm gonna really tire them out. I'm gonna try to tire them out before I bring them in, so we can have some fun with it. There it is, right there. Nope. Lost it. Yeah, this rod is very stiff, so the fish comes in really good. I can reel them in really fast, but I think I need to take my time so I can tire them out a little bit because they're snapping their hook off. They're really good at doing that. Lady on my left had one. Lady on the right has one. That's the same lady that was on the other video where she's like, oh, you're talking to a camera. I thought you were talking to yourself. I'm like, no, I'm talking to the camera. Yeah, she got a fighter. She's got a fighter. Look at that. She's on a fly rod too, man. Whipping that fly rod like a boss. There it is. Oh, they're up, they're up, they're coming up. If you get one, that means they're coming up, guys. Fish on, fish on, fish on, fish on. This is a big one. This is a big one. It's not in the mouth too. Oh, there it is, right there. Came off. Yep, had a feeling that was like on the lower gills or lower dorsal fin or something. 23, guys, 7:23. It's been slow for the last 10-15 minutes. Saw one fish jump right here, but I don't see anything else right now. I got my glasses on right now. I got my polarized glass and I can only see maybe about 4 feet out, and that's about it. It's too murky and they're too deep or whatever. Can't really see past that right here. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Fish on. Fish on. We're gonna slowly get this guy in here. Uh-oh. Slowly get it out. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Good morning, good morning. Come into the action.
Good morning. You got him?
Yep.
Nice.
Ugh.
Silver, Don?
Not yet, not yet. All right, guys, this one's not in the mouth. This one's on the forehead. That's why it's fighting like that. Hold on. Might be in the mouth. Hold on, hold on. Is it? Nope, it's on the forehead. Damn forehead. Oh, there it is, right off. Came right off. They're coming up though, guys. They're coming up. The guy on my right hand is getting one. I get one, you get one. It's very easy to tell when they're in the mouth because you have full control of them and they don't flip around that much. So as soon as they start flipping around like that, I know that's not in the mouth. Fish on, guys, fish on. It's in the tail. It's in the tail, no good. I'm about 5 feet towards my right now and trying this new little pocket in here. Yeah, it's very deep in here and then it shallows out. Oh, just caught a fish line. So right now I'm searching for the fish, which can be very good or very bad. So when you start searching for them, you can lose a lot of time or you can have a lot of fun, and I don't mind doing that right now. Try and see if they're in here. I think they are in here. They're like right in here. I only got one fish so far. We're kind of slow right now. It's 7:36. Battery's kind of running low, so I'm not gonna film too much unless I get one. So see you guys shortly. Fish on. I gotta be very careful, guys, very careful. This one's right in the mouth. Number 2 right in the mouth. It's a small one. Number 2, guy, number 2. Number 2 is good. Fish off. Big one. Just lost a big one, guys. No worries. All right, action's picking up, guys. We got 2 fish so far. It's 8 a.m. 8:01. It's more folks on the river, and we got some fish coming up here. Looks like it's gonna take a bit longer to limit out today, but it's all good, man. We got all day, baby, all day. Just lost one, guys. Just lost one. It was a big one too. Shoot, big sucker in there. Oh, the hook came right back out to my finger. He's a big one, but I kind of don't want him because he was already turning red. All right, guys. Current time is 8:06. No action so far, so I haven't been recording anything. Try to conserve my battery. Yeah, third fish, baby. Third fish, third fish. Third fish, come on, baby. Come on, come on. We gotta get him now. We gotta land him now. We gotta land it now, guys. We don't land it now, we're gonna lose it. Oh, we lost it. Lost the hook. The hook broke right at the last minute, man. I lost my third fish there. That was totally my fault. So I should have landed in by not reaching for it, but it's all good. No big guys. No big deal, guys. 8:12. My battery died, so I didn't film the last 2 fish I caught, but I got my third and fourth fish, and I got them back to back. I wish I got it on camera, man, because it was so fun. The fourth one was super big, but now we're on to our fifth and sixth, and I got a new battery on, so I'll film the rest of it. Apologize for that, guys. That was some pretty cool action, though. Yeah, right in here, back to back, man. 8:38, guys. Oh, just lost one. I'll show you my third and fourth fish once we finish this, but yeah, they're pretty big. Only one of them is small. The second one is pretty small, but the rest of them is pretty decent size. The first one and the fourth one is pretty big. My two biggest ones so far. There it is, fish on, right there, fish on, fish on, fish on. Oh, fish off, baby. You guys saw that. That was in the mouth, but it wasn't a good hit on. I had a feeling it was gonna come off for some reason. I just know when it's gonna come off because it's not tight in there. I didn't set it, or there's no room for me to set the hook properly. It's all good, guys. Still debating if I want to stay overnight or not. Oh, there it is, right there, fish on, right there, fish on. Oh, fish off. Yeah, we'll see if I want to stay overnight or not. Oh man, it's hot right now. I gotta focus. Fishes are in. The guy on my right hand got one. The guy in front of me has one. Left of me. It's hot right now, man. It's going good right now. There's a good amount of fish coming up. A lot of people are catching right there. Fish on. Fish on. Bring it in, bring it in. Bring it in, come on, baby. In the mouth, in the mouth. Oh, I don't think it's in the mouth, guys. It's in the tail. It's flapping hard. Yep, it's in the tail. It's in the belly. Shoot. It's in the belly. Careful, it might swing back. Belly are the worst because when you get in the belly, they turn sideways, and it's hard to fight the water. You guys see right now? Ooh, he's a fast one. Don't break my hook, baby. I just put a new hook on. Yeah. I'm gonna tire this one out. This one's gonna get tired first. These are the dangerous one, the one that gets on the tail. Tail and belly are pretty tight. This rod's pretty dang good though. Holding up well. Man, this is a good one. Right on the butt. There it is. There it is. Now you're tired, huh? All right, let's get him out of here. He's a big one too. Go on, buddy. Go on. That was a nice one. He's gonna hang out in there, man. He's tired right now. He's gonna hang out in there for a second. Let's get him again. Yeah, when you get them on the belly or near the butt tail section, that's when they fight the most because that's where all the power is. You can feel all that tail power just whipping around in there for you. A lot of these fishermen are keeping their foul hooked fish, so I guess you just gotta turn a blind eye and don't see nothing. Yeah, everybody's catching fish. These guys, the guy way down there, it's a good hour right now. It's 8:43. We might just get our fish in 3 hours, or we got two more fish to get. We might just get that in the next hour here. Let's see what happened. Just lost one. They're right here. They're right at this ridge. Probably the same one I let go of just a minute ago there. It's probably still resting in there. Got him pretty good. I wasn't getting any fish when I was wearing my polarized glasses, and then I took them off and all of a sudden I'm getting fish. So maybe it's best for me to not wear my polarized glass. So funny how things work. I guess when I have my polarized glass, I'm constantly searching for them and that makes it worse. Whereas when I don't have my polarized glasses, I just fish in the darkness and hopefully I land something, and I guess it works better that way. It's 8:46. A lot of the elders that were here, you guys saw came earlier, they got their fish already. There it is, right there. Right there. Oh, he's a strong one. He's a strong one. It's in the mouth too. Set that hook for us. Come on, baby. There it is. Nice one. He's a nice one. Woo! Thank you. 5th fish, guys. Look at that, guys. Check out this, guys. Wow. Look at that. Man, these are nice. This one's about the same size as my first one. We are on to our 6th fish and it's only 8:49 a.m. All right, looks like we might get it before 9. If we can get this fish before 9, man, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be what, 4 hours, 3.5 hours? Fastest time has been 3 hours for me to limit out. But I'm not in a rush. Oh, there it is, right there, right there, right there. Fish on, right there. I felt that one. That one bit right hook right there. Oh, fish off. Oh, that was a crazy one. I felt that one went right into the hook. It's crazy. That's what flossing is all about, guys. You just let it slowly drift and all of a sudden you just feel your hook get yanked. It's crazy, man, how that happens. Okay, let's go. 6 fish, baby, 6 fish. You gotta make it easier, you gotta make it hard for us, guys. There it is, right there, right there, right there, right there. All right, take it easy. Take it easy, Nu. Right there, guys. This could be my last fish, so I'm gonna take my time fighting it in case I do land it. I'm take my sweet time getting it in. There it is. All right, it's a good one too. We're gonna take our time, baby. This is a pretty good fly rod, man. There it is. Right there. Right there. Let it get tired. Let it get tired, Nu. Hope you guys are enjoying it, man. I think this one is in the mouth. It's good, I think. We're gonna take our time here. Let it get tired. All right. All right. Come on, baby. I kind of want it to snap because if it snaps, I can keep fishing again. Is it good? I don't think it's in the mouth. Is it in the mouth? It's in the dorsal fin, guys. Dorsal fin. Dorsal fin. No good. No good. Yeah, this one's not good, guys. 6 fish. There you go, buddy. Okay, guys, look like game's not over. We're still gonna be fishing. It's not over yet. I had a feeling that wasn't in the mouth because if that one was in the mouth, I would have had more control of it, and I can just feel that I didn't have it in the mouth because it was kind of going everywhere. That's a good one though, good fighter. 2 of those guys that were at the spot right here, they weren't really getting the luck, but all they needed to know was that they just had to step back a little bit. There it is, right there. Fish on, baby, fish on. There it is. Killing it, Nutty. Woo, this is a good rod. This is a good rod. Look at that go. That's not in the mouth though. We're gonna have to let that fish go. That's a foul hook. I can tell already. It's flopping way too strong. Look at this rod here. Holy smoke. Come on, baby. He's coming towards me. He's coming towards me. Come on. I'm trying to help you out here, buddy. I'm trying to help you out here. There it is. There you go, buddy. That looks like the same one, man. Look like the same fish that I just got on the billy earlier. $8:56 a.m. Let's try to get in 4 minutes. If we can get in 4 minutes here, let's see what happens. Oh no, it's slowing down right now. It looks like it's slowing down. Fish on. Yeah, it's in the head. It's on the top of the head.
Bring him on.
Whew, this one's a fighter. That was a good one. Nice one. He's a big one too. So I'm gonna give this rod a review, man. 10 out of 10. It's freaking strong and amazing. It's just a little bit heavier compared to my other one, but other than that, man, it's a good rod for 20 bucks. You cannot beat that price. People think that you need an expensive fly rod to come out here. No, you don't, man. Cheap fly rod and some basic setup is all you need. You don't need no $500 fly rod or anything like that. My rod setup right now is under 150 total for the rod and reel. We're still working on the 6 fish, guys. It's past 9, 5 after 9. Very good day so far, man. It's a very good, it's definitely a good day. I would say there's still plenty of fish right now. It's just slow, fast. Every 30 minutes or so it changes up, so you just gotta be patient out here. But other than that, man, it's a good day, man. This is good fishing out here, and there's not that many people. Fish on. Not good. This one's not good, guys. I'm hooked to a line that's hooked to the fish, I think. Super dangerous. I don't want it to whip back. This is a strong fighter. It's a strong fighter. Oh shit. Yeah, my hook is hooked to a line that's hooked to the fish. Super dangerous. I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh shit. That's super dangerous. You guys see that? What the heck is going on? Yeah, my line is hooked. My hook is hooked to a fish, but it's hooked to something else. I'm trying to see what's going on here. I can see some hooks right here. I'm not sure those are my hooks or not. That's super dangerous. Hold on. What's going on here? I'm trying to see where my hook is. My hook is in the fish, I think. Whew. Yeah, those are somebody else's hook. So my hook is my hook is on the fish, and then my line caught some other. This is a big one too. Oh, he's a big one. Wow, that's crazy, guys. Check that out. Wow, that's crazy, guys. Look at this. This hook was in the belly of it, and then my line caught onto this right here. So this is somebody's leader. It's crazy. So I didn't catch the fish. I caught the line that was hooked onto the fish. That's the first time that ever happened. Yeah, you gotta be careful with those things. Those lines can snap anytime. Yeah, somebody's leader was hooked to it, and then it snapped off their pole, and then my hook caught onto that line. It's so crazy, man. And the original hook that caught onto it was on the belly. Right on the belly, and that was a big one too, so probably snapped the leader off the other guy's pole, whoever caught that first. At least that fish is now free of hooks and stuff. He's now free into the river. He can do whatever he wants without a hook and line attached to him. All the big ones I got, they're slightly red already. Still going for our 6, guys. Working on the 6th fish. It's 9:20. Fish on, guys, fish on. Oh, fish off. Fish off. Didn't set the hook on that one. I see one fish right there. It's a humpy. So the last time we were here, I actually caught a really big humpy, and I thought that this river didn't have humpies, but yeah, I caught one big humpy last time we were here, the last trip, and I think that was around the nighttime. It's 9:32, guys. 9:32. Why does my 6th fish is always the hardest one? The last one is always the hardest, and try to catch my 6th fish somewhere else, maybe. We'll see. We'll stay here for the next 5 minutes or so. 10 minutes. There it is, right there. Never mind. Guess we got our 6 right there. Right when I was talking about moving away. I'm gonna fight this one. Oh, it's off. It's off. Guess he doesn't want me to go. He wants me to stay here. I'll stay here then, fishy. We'll try to get let's try to get our 6th fish here before 10 a.m. We got 30 minutes. I see a lot of fisher guys, I see a lot of fishermen that are out here, and when they break their leader, they take like 10 minutes just to tie up a new one. And that's not good, man. You guys gotta be, you guys gotta do what I do and have your leaders pre-made, ready to rock and roll. This gentleman here that just lost his fish a minute ago, he broke his leader, and now he's at the shore right here, tying up a new leader. So yeah, you gotta have your leaders ready to roll, guys. Pre-make them. Pre-made leaders. All you gotta do is just snap into the swivel and you're back into action, man. That's one of the best thing I learned about combat fishing out here in Alaska. You can get your leaders pre-made, ready to roll, on your chest, on your vest, on your little baggie, whatever you want to put on. I think I'm not gonna stay the night, guys. I think once I get my fish here, I'm gonna head back home. I was debating about staying till midnight and catch my 6 again, but fish on. 6 fish, guys, 6 fish. Fish on, guys. I'm gonna fight it. I'm gonna fight this one. Oh, fish off. This reel is so good, man. The drag is amazing. So if you guys don't know what the drag is the ability for it to hold its line when you need to tighten it up. And that's kind of what you need out here too, a good drag. There we go, fish on. Fish on. It's I knew that one was a snag, so it's all good. All right, they're coming up, guys. It's hot right now. It was slow for the last 20-30 minutes. Now it's picking up. So when it starts to pick up, you gotta be on guard, guys. Don't let your guards down. All right, it's picking up right now. And usually when it picks up, you got a good 5-10 minutes of non-stop action. So this is our opportunity right here. There it is, see? Right there, right there, right there. Broke the leader. Need a new hook, guys. Lock and load, reload. Less than 1 minute, guys, to reload our hooks. You guys see how fast that was? 9:45. Let's see if we can get under 10 minutes and under 10 a.m. I know they're in here. Right there, fish on. Fish on. Oh, it's a freaking snag. I don't want that. I don't want that. Let it go. Yeah, I don't want that, man. Yeah, right on the freaking backbone. Come on, baby. I don't want you. Let me let you go, man. I'll let you go if you come here. Promise I won't kill you. Yeah, you can't really see them in there once they're in that little deep pocket. Yeah, once they're in that little deep pocket, they're hard to see. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, don't go over there. Don't go over there. That's the killer spot over there. All right, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. There we go. Yeah, he's a big one. Jeez. They're big. He's got to stay in there. We'll get him again. It's hot right now, guys. Hot, hot, hot. Come on, baby. I know you're in there. No hide and seek. My last 4 or 5 fish, they've been all foul hooks. I don't know why. I'm trying to avoid the foul hooks thing, so usually I'm pretty good at getting them in the mouth, but maybe I'm setting it differently this time. Just lost one. Right before I press record it. It's right in here. I see it. I know it. I don't see it, but I know it's in here. I know you're in here, little fishy. Let me come get you. I just need one of you guys. One of you guys got to come out. Come on. Just Need one more to fill my limit, guys. One more fish. My other rod, this piece here was cork, and this one here is styrofoam, or it's foam. I think I prefer the cork. The cork has a more smoother, just a better overall feeling. But I'm not complaining, man. This has been a good rod so far. For 20 bucks, this rod has been amazing. Performed really, really good today. I want to try this rod on a king salmon, see how good it is. There it is, fish on. Fish on, guys, fish on. That's a good one, that's a good one. It's in the mouth. We're gonna fight it. It's in the mouth. My last fish for Kenai. This could be my last fish for Kenai for 2021, man. I gotta cherish this moment. It's a beautiful moment. Come here, fishy. You're going home with me. Come on, you're going home tonight. There we go. Let's go home. Let's go home, baby. Come on, let's go home. All right, this is my last fish for Kenai. There it is, guys, there it is. There it is. My last fish for 2021. Oh, what a baby. Oh, he's a big one too. He's the one I've been going after. Damn, he's a beautiful one. Beautiful one. Jeez, this is my last one unless I stay till midnight, but who knows, man? Who knows? Well, guess what, guys? The time is 9:53, so we got this fish before 10 a.m. Damn, we're good. We're good. We got it before 10 a.m. That was our goal. Our goal was 8 a.m. and then we pushed it to 10 a.m. because we're going pretty late. So there it is, our 6th fish. Show you guys. Look at that. There it is, our beautiful 6th fish, guys. He's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, baby. It's been a beautiful day out here on the Kenai River. It's 10:41 a.m. We've been fishing for about 5 hours only, and we have our limit. So now I'm thinking, since it's such a long, well, it's a 3-hour drive back to Anchorage, and this is probably gonna be my last trip for sure until we go to Seward to do some snagging. So I'm thinking about just committing to staying in Sedona until midnight, and then I can go back and fish for 6 more. The thing is that I don't know what I'm gonna do while I'm here in Sedona. It's 10 a.m. It's 11 a.m. and I might just go around, hang around town, go check out the Sportsman's Warehouse. I'm gonna have to get some ice for the fish. I ended up filleting my fish because if I don't fillet my fish, I won't have room for more fishes. So if I do get another 6, 12 fish, full body wouldn't fit in here. Or it'll probably fit, but it's gonna be a really tight squeeze. So I filleted my fish up and then got them in the trash bags. So I'll probably go to the gas station, buy like a bag of ice, get them iced up, and then we'll probably go hang out in Sedona, kill some time, and then we'll come back here around midnight, do some late night fishing. I probably won't record any of that because it's gonna be too dark, but I'll give you guys a little recap of what happens. And then while we're there, I wish I would have brought my bike. I was debating if I should have brought my bike, and it would have been a good idea if I brought my bike so I can go and tour like the Centennial Park and show you guys a little bit around. But it's all good, guys. I'm just gonna hang out here in Sedona, and we're gonna go back and do some fishing after midnight. So stay tuned, the trip is not over yet. I still have a few more hours to kill before we hit the midnight to fish again. So I figured I'd bring you guys along and show you guys a little bit of the Kenai River. This is the main bridge of the Sedona. And let's go check it out and see if anybody's catching any fish. This is the beautiful walkway. This walkway here goes through the whole Centennial Park. Centennial Park / campground, they call it. And it's really nice. You can fish from up here, or if you can access down the down there, you can fish down there too. They have some really nice setup right here. Oh, somebody got a fish on right here. Let's take a look. All right, fish on this gentleman with the cap. I was up on that bridge looking down on them, and they actually have a few fish that they caught already. So it looks like this is probably their 4th or 5th fish. Really nice. Looks like a father-son fishing, or maybe just too bestie. Nice and slow, reel it in. This area right here, it's probably better if you have like a little net, because you can see how there's no way to land it, like how where we were fishing at. But it looks like he got it right over there. Fish on. All right, and they released it back into the water. Must be in the mouth, or must not be in the mouth or something. There's not a lot of people fishing out here today. This section here is usually pretty busy, this whole shoreline here. And then on that side, that's a lodge. That big building there's a lodge, and then that's their property. If you're a guest, you can go down there. And then everything else pretty much over here is all like private property, houses and stuff like that. It'd be nice to have a house on that side. You can just, your backyard is basically the Kenai River. Beautiful day. This lady here is using a spinner style. And if you're to catch something from up here, you definitely need to have like a fish net. It doesn't look too deep in here. Yeah, so this pathway here, you goes all the way through the park. There's some folks right here doing some rafting. Looks pretty fun. They don't look like they're fishing or anything like that. Looks like they're just out here to do some rafting for sport. As crazy as it sounds, on the Kenai River, I don't see a lot of people in their boats. The place where I fish at, once in a while, I'll see like the some boats come through, but it's very, very little. Like I would think that there'd be a lot of more people on boats and stuff like that fishing on this river, but doesn't appear to be that way. Or maybe there are, but maybe they don't come here. Maybe they're going out way farther and we don't ever see them. But yeah, I don't ever see any boats, or not a lot of people on raft and stuff. It appears to be pretty slow right here too. These fine gentlemen here aren't really catching much. 3 fishes down there on the line. That's pretty much it. It looks very potential, man. The water right here, you can see the fast current, and then you can see it calm down right here. And it looks like all the fish would just kind of relax right here when they're coming up. And this looks like a really, really good spot. I'm always looking at the river. When I come to a section, I'm always trying to study the river and be like, well, if the fish is coming up, would they go that way or would they go here? And usually they'll go right here where it's more calmer and easier to swim up. So this looks like a lot of potential, but these guys aren't really hitting it. I'm looking at all their setup, and most of their leaders setup are about only 2 to 3 foot long. And like I said earlier, you want at least 4 to 5 feet long of leader. But we'll see what happened here. Beautiful fish on. These guys are catching, man. These guys are all kind of novice, but we're giving them the proper tip, and man, they're doing it pretty good. Current time is 5 p.m. We have another 7 hours to wait until we can fish again. This is the most lagging time because you can't really do nothing except walk around, maybe find some new fishing spot. So I'm back at the same place that I fished at. We're gonna walk down this trail and check out some of the spots and see if anybody's down there catching anything. There's lots of mosquitoes around this area, but once you get onto the actual river, there's no mosquitoes that's messing with you. So make sure if you guys are like wanting to do some hikes and stuff like that, make sure you have like mosquito repellent. Let's check down here and see what's down here. There's also a lodge right up the hill next to the parking lot. A little nice river lodge, and you can just stay the night there. A lot of folks are fishing on this side right here. I'm usually fishing on that side, so it must be something good about this side over here. I've never been down to this side, or at least this staircase, so let's see what's over here. Maybe people are having some good luck over here, and maybe this is a good spot that we don't know about. The reason why they made this this trail here so big is so that it's wheelchair accessible. So for folks who cannot get onto the river, they can just wheel down here and they can fish up on the docking. They have a lot of this style right here at the Centennial Park where we're just at. You can see right here, you can walk down the river, and then right where that gentleman is where people can just stage their wheelchair if they're on wheelchairs and stuff. But it's really hard to land your fish because you gotta bring it up. So usually you have somebody to help you net it or something. So this is it right here. Oh yeah, it's nice over here, man. Everybody's over here. That's crazy. The parking lot was packed, and I was like, where's everybody? And they're all over here. This is nice. You can see we were fishing way down over there. And this is this little small island right here where all the seagulls are hanging out at. So it looks like there's a lot of folks over here. Let's see if there's any action. Young kid right here got one on the line, flipping and flopping everywhere. This little deck right here has a sign that says private, keep out. So this must be a private deck right here. You can still fish on the river, but you just can't get on top of it. Come on, buddy, get it in. He's finding a big one there. That's a pretty big one. I saw it jumped out. There's not much land over there to land it too, so you gotta have a net or something to scoop it up. Not sure if he has his dad or his buddies here. Oh, this guy has one. Jim in here has one. Lots of fish on this section. We might come fish over here at nighttime. I want to try this spot. This spot looks good. Not a lot of trees here to overhang you. Yeah, this is a good spot, man. Another 5-minute walk away from the parking lot, but it's really nice. Somebody just caught one down there too. This guy's on a trout rod here. You guys can see here, man, you don't need the best fishing rod out here. Just a really basic rod and a good leader setup is all you need out here, and some good techniques. I bet you it's really fun on a trout rod too, man. You gotta leave the fight. There it is. Scoop it up, scoop it up. Scoop it up now. He should do it right now, right there. Boom, that's a big one. Nice. Here it is, fishing after midnight on the Kenai River. The fishes are still coming in. Got my limit, so we got a total of 12 fish. Super amazing time out here on the Kenai River, man. This was my last one right here. This is the last one, my 6th right here, and he's a big hog, man. That's probably the biggest size they'll get to, and then a couple really nice ones. I think this one here is a silver, this guy in the middle right here. But man, it's a beautiful day out here on the river. Kenai River, man, it's pitch black out here, so make sure you bring your headlamp. And if you wear your hand lamp, you can kind of see the fish. You can see how my water goes right through the water, and they're like literally right in front of us. Some of those fishes are like maybe like 5 feet from the shore, so you have to stand really, really far back. But I don't think there's anybody else on this river, man. I got to get out of here soon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flay them real quick and then get the heck out of here. I don't think this place have any beers, but man, let's hurry up and get out, guys. Here I am, all by myself out here tonight, guys. It's getting windy out here. I'm the last guy out here fishing. This is the parking lot, completely empty. Nobody's out here besides me. This is pretty scary, man. Last time it wasn't that scary because I was Chua. He was with me, and man, sometimes I think about it. I don't know why I do these kind of trips where I just come out here by myself. It's so scary. I need to rethink about what I'm doing at nighttime, all by myself in the wood with freaking a bunch of fishes. I'm surprised no bears have got to me yet. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up for the Kenai trip, guys. This is officially the last Kenai trip for the beautiful year 2021. What an amazing year out here, guys. Amazing year. Got lots of fish. Hang on tight, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna be doing some sewer snagging, I think next week or so. So we're gonna go to sewer, do some snagging, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.